Y esta la presentación.
Al estilo de Martín.
Que les guste y que disfruten de él.
Girona Football Club are enjoying their first season in Spain's top division. Promotion to the top flight is the biggest achievement in the club's 88-year history. Just a decade ago, the club was floundering in the lower leagues. But in recent years, however, things began to look brighter. The club had qualified for the playoffs, but failed to get promoted. The team continued their quest for top flight status, and last season proved to be the turning point. Girona finished second in La Segunda to secure promotion to La Liga. As a city, Girona is over 2,000 years old. Founded by the Romans, conquered by the Moors, it also saw Jewish settlers flourish in the 12th century. There are monuments in the city heavily influenced by the Baroque period and Novecentismo, an artistic movement in Spain in the early 20th century. In 2016, Girona was awarded the Europe Prize, the highest distinction that can be bestowed on a European city for its actions in the European domain. Girona is located in the north of Catalonia, just 65 kilometers from the French border. The current population is just under 100,000. Girona Costa Brava Airport is just 11 kilometers from the Estadio Municipal de Montilivi. Girona's main train station is connected to several national and international destinations. And the AVE high-speed train also stops at Girona. The city also has a bus station. Girona offers visitors plenty of options of where to stay. There's the AC Palau Bella Vista, which is just under 3 kilometers from the Estadio Municipal de Montilivi. It's a newly built hotel which can be found in the Old District, close to many sites of interest, including the Jewish Quarter, the cathedral and the city walls. Rooms start at €75. Close by is the Hotel Ciutat de Girona, which is 2.9 kilometers from the stadium. This hotel has a sports complex, heated pool, jacuzzi and spa-like water jets to help guests relax. Rooms start at €96. Another option is the Plaza del Vi, 2.6 kilometers from Montilivi. With all the benefits of a hotel, the Plaza del Vi offers a bit more privacy. Prices vary from €60 to €80 a night per person.
I would like all those who are watching the show to visit our city. There are plenty of reasons to visit Girona. It's a very hospitable place where everyone who arrives receives a warm welcome. We enjoy being good hosts, and we will aid you in every way possible so that you enjoy your time here with us to the full. Anyone who comes here will always find some kind of special cultural activity. We have lots of festivals throughout the year. Nearly every weekend and many weekdays there is something going on, from theater to music festivals. And in spring we have the Flower Festival, when the old town's patios, including some you don't usually get to see, are put to full use and filled with flower displays made by more than 1,000 volunteers. The place gets packed with people for it.
Hello, I'm Neil Solà, a journalist at Mundo Deportivo newspaper, and this is Girona. Here we are, the Pesquerías Bellas Bridge, one of the most important in the city. To our left, we can see another of Girona's bridges, and behind that is Plaza de Catalunya. On the other side, on the right, we have Girona Cathedral, close to the houses by the River Onyar. This is definitely one of the most important in the city, and it's where people come every Saturday and Sunday on their walks around Girona. We're here by Girona's Santa Maria Cathedral, which has a huge staircase with 90 steps. Here inside we have the second biggest Gothic nave in the world, some 23 meters wide. Only the Vatican has a bigger one. Now we're by the city walls, a very historic place where you can enjoy a nice stroll and see the great views that this wonderful city offers.
Hello, I am Eloy Amagat, a player and one of the captains of Girona. We are in the old part of the centre, in Cal, one of the best preserved Jewish quarters in the world. This is a quiet city. We don't even have 100,000 people living here. It is a comfortable city with everything close by. Many people say that those who come here from elsewhere may not even know where the city is to begin with, but once they are here, they love the place. And many end up buying flats here because they want to stay and live here for the rest of their lives. You have the Costa Brava nearby and the mountains practically within touching distance. And well, it is my city, but I think it is the best around.
I'm Silvia
Planas, and I'm director of the Jewish Museum, which exists basically to remember and keep alive the memory of the Jewish community that lived around here for more than 600 years. The Jewish area was called Cal in medieval times. Then the Jewish community gave a lot to this city in all sorts of ways, culturally, socially, and historically.
We've just arrived at the Cua de la Leona, one of the most emblematic parts of the city. The tradition says that when a tourist or someone from the city views it, they have to kiss the backside of the lion, and that way they will fall in love with someone from the city and return one day to Girona.
Perhaps eating tapas here in Girona is a bit different to doing it in other places. But it is true we are more into sitting down and have lunch or an evening meal.
In
this area, if I'm not mistaken, we have 16 Michelin stars. Plus, El Taller de Can Roca is here, which is always at the top of the ranking when the best restaurants in the world are listed. Also, here in any restaurant or any bar, you will find true love behind any food that is cooked. And you will always eat well.
Hello, I'm Per Massana, chef and owner of the Massana restaurant in Girona that boasts a Michelin star and 2 Repsol Suns. We are lucky to live in a province that is blessed with the sea, beaches and mountains. Here you can find great meat, fish and seafood, as well as pulses, vegetables and rice. Here the options are endless. You can never tire of Girona province. Today we're going to make a very popular dish in this restaurant. It is a mushroom carpaccio with prawn, truffles and a pine nut vinaigrette. We put the prawn on the carpaccio, then the pine nut vinaigrette, some toasted pine nuts, oil, vinegar, salt and a spoonful of mustard. All that remains is to add some local truffles from the area, which gives it all a local touch. It's really our own dish from this restaurant. Thanks.
Hello, I'm Julian Heredia. We're in the Blanc restaurant in Girona, and we're going to make a fideuà with cuttlefish. We take the cuttlefish and we add salt to it. We put it into a sauce that we've already prepared and then add noodles that we've toasted. We boil it for around 12 minutes and it's ready. This is fideuà from the Blanc restaurant made by Julien.
In
Girona, we also have many different types of shops. Because we have tried to look after the traditional shops that have always been here and which are very special. But at the same time, we have more modern shops with products sold by very talented people. We're giving priority to these kind of places, especially those from the textile sector.
Girona is a city and also a province. Every year, it's visited by many tourists. They come here to Girona, attracted by its rich culture, gastronomy, and amazing coast and beaches. Girona Football Club is also one of the reasons why the city and the province attract so many people.
The Montilivi Stadium was opened in 1970 and has a capacity for more than 13,000 people.
We're a family club that's adapting well to recent changes, and we're growing. Our main strength is remaining a family club and being close to everyone.
One of our distinctive features is our young fans. Several years ago, they were made up mainly of fans from powerful clubs like Barcelona or Espanyol. But these days, both the club and the city have achieved that all of them follow Girona. They look forward to every Sunday so they can come to Montilivi and enjoy the football played at this stadium. There's nothing better for us as a club to see young and old people feel so identified with us.
Obviously, this was the most important moment in the history of Girona. It was back on June the 4th, when we won promotion to the First Division for the first time ever. It was a historic day. 3 or 4 years before, we came very close to achieving this, but we didn't. But thanks to not giving up and trying to keep motivated, the team, the players, the backroom staff had an incredible season and achieved a well-deserved promotion to the First Division. Now we have to continue to work hard to keep the team in the top flight.
Hi, I'm Jordi Balsais, a fitness coach at Girona FC, and we're at the Montilivi Stadium in Girona.
He's very loved and well known, and he represents all those values that we try to transmit to people who join the club. Players and coaches. They have to get to know the club, the city. He's very important to us, both for the qualities he has, and also he's very professional. He prepares the team very well. The squad reacts very well. They've enjoyed great seasons. He's one of the reasons why things work so well and the team find themselves in good shape throughout the season.
I'm in charge of organising our week together with the technical staff and the coach. I'm in constant contact with our physiotherapists, our medical staff, and the people who analyse the physical data of the players. We then interpret the results and evaluate the preparation we have during the week before playing our matches. We're always very concerned about what happens on the pitch and at training. But we also take care of the players' adaptation here, particularly in the case of newcomers. As for people that have been here a long time, we know them better, of course. So in that case, we focus on other problems they might face, so that when they train or compete, we make sure they do it in the best conditions possible.
Hi, I am Jota, Girona's kit man, and we are here in the players' dressing room.
He's a very easygoing person who makes sure we all feel like we're from Girona. He's the person who makes things run smoothly. He's very kind-hearted and treats everybody with respect. He's becoming a real idol in the dressing room and also at the club.
Here we are, two people, my colleague Carlos and me. We're in charge of washing kit, getting everything ready for training sessions and games, for the tactical staff and physiotherapists. In all the years that I have been here, I've never had any problem with any player. They all treat me with love, and sometimes they give me more love than I give to them.
Luckily, we're attracting more and more people, young people and families, and that makes us quite optimistic for the future. We believe that one day we'll grow bigger and be a club with a promising future.
Girona fans also go by the name of albirrojos, meaning white and red, which are the colours of the club's kit, which they got from the city's emblem.
Girona for us is a passion because this team used to play in the second division, struggled to get promoted, and now we are here in the top flight winning games. For us and for this city, this is something amazing.
It's about passion, devotion, courage, fight, work, underdogs that give it their all.
It's a passion, it's football, it's a feeling, and it's a city.
Amunt Girona!
My Girona!
Som-hi Girona! Vamos Girona!
For someone who was born in Girona and has lived here all his life, it's an immense joy to be in the first division.
We all support Girona. We hope they win and stay as long as possible in the first division.
Amunt Girona!
The toughest team, Girona.
Vamos Girona, avui a guanyar, eh?
Girona! Girona!
Va Girona! Amunt Girona!
Va Girona, va!
Amunt Girona! Som Girona, vamos! Visca el Girona! Visca Girona! Girona! Vamos Girona!
Girona! Va Girona!
It's the pride of our city.
Girona! Força Girona!
Girona! Girona!
Força!
Aupa! Girona, va! És una il·lusió.
For us, it's about excitement.
It's a team from my city. There's no other club like Girona.
It's a team that I love.
Visca Girona! Girona!
El club de nuestra ciudad.
This is the club from our city, and I'm very happy we play in the first division.
It means the world to me. I'll support Girona for as long as I live.